ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, the official LFC Lingerie Fighting Championships podcast. My name is Mike Larkin, and joining me today, it has been a while, but finally, I feel like singing like CeCe Peniston. We have Tomiko The Temptress Tajima back on the LFC podcast. How are you, Tomiko?
I'm doing great.
Well, it's an exciting time because you will be making your in-ring return to LFC at LFC 36 Booty Camp 4. And none other than that, I get to finally meet you in person. It's going to be an amazing event.
I know, it's crazy. I can't believe it. I missed all of the events last year. I just caught me at bad times. I was already doing something. So
now I have a date for you, Miss Tomiko The Temptress Tajima, for the LFC fans. August 11th, 2020. The last time we saw you in action, LFC 30 Born to Be Wild at this original Sturgis event back in 2020. How crazy is that, Tomiko?
That is crazy. And that was by far, I think, my favorite one of all the fights. My favorite.
Well, it's always been interesting with you because here's what I love about you. You're like the old song. You're going the distance because every single bout that you've had so far under the LFC auspices in LFC history, you've had decisions, and your last bout was against Jenny Bloody Valentine, who is going to be main eventing at LFC 36 against Jolene Hex. Jenny now has the booty camp chain. She's got the blingage around her neck, Tomiko.
I saw that. I can't believe that. Well, I can believe that because she's pretty tough. So
absolutely. Now, for you, I look at it from a stance too as well. As far as your record goes so far in LFC, you are 1-4, and I'm going to say right now, I'm looking forward to seeing you get into the W column, putting a little W on yourself here, because you were taking on another newcomer to the LFC, Miss Carmen Valentina, adult star, model, beautiful person, beautiful imagery. How are you feeling going into your bout with Carmen Valentina coming up?
Well, I'm feeling pretty confident. I've been training pretty hard. I've taken this year off to really do some super training, super strong. I think people will be shocked when they see how strong I'm looking when I get in the ring.
Let me tell you something right now. What I love about the camp events too, no, we're going to get to this because let me tell you something, Miss Progression and Succession over here. Folks, if you've not followed this woman on Instagram, Twitter, what have you, you look good. Emphasis on the good, man. You look good with a T on the end of it. You look great, Tomiko.
Oh, thank you. I feel good, actually. I feel the best I think I've ever felt, and I hit 55, and I'm feeling like I'm 35.
Oh, my God. What are you, Sammy Hagar over here? Drive 55. All right.
55, and I'm alive.
Right? Yep. But no, first of all, that's wonderful. And like I said, people, this is the amazing talent that we have in LFC with the Temptress over here. But god dang, woman, man, you're feeling good. You're 55. You're taking on Carmen Valentina. But here's where the role reversals are. And here's what's cool about this, Tomiko. Your first event ever for LFC was at the original booty camp back at LFC 26 against Shelly Aphrodite de Silva. The roles are reversed. You are now the veteran against the newcomer, Carmen Valentina. How does that make you feel, being now a straight-up vet among the LFC auspices?
Makes me feel pretty special, actually. I'm feeling, I'm feeling it.
Okay. Now, we got to go back to this progression here because, like I said, Madonna and me, you have been killing it from your photos and your everything, like you mentioned. You feel good, you feel alive, you feel 55. For you, you are in some of the best conditioning, the best shape going forward. I got to say, I can't wait to your future competitions, man, because you are flexing, you are bicepping, you were doing your thing. Hell, you're dressing like you were, like we talked about physical Olivia Newton-John in the gym. I've seen those photos. It pops up every time on my
back. Yeah, my little headband.
Right? You're doing your thing.
My trademark, I'm the only one with a headband at the gym, but it keeps the sweat out of my eyes.
Well, you rep it and you rep it in style, Miss Tomiko The Temptress Tajima. You rep it in style.
I should just wear it for the ring, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, we saw a little something of that in your bout with Sybil Starr back at LFC 28, so why not, right?
Yeah, keeps the hair out of my eyes. So I can see what I'm doing, and I won. Because the one time I wore the bandana, I won. So maybe I should be doing the headband thing for my fights. Maybe that's
it's the lucky bandana. It's the lucky bandana. Don't tempt superstition. It's the lucky bandana. Now, for you as well, we're going into LFC 36. Now, this is a new territory for you. This is the FSW Arena live from Las Vegas, Nevada, May 13th. A new venue, but I got to say, I think it's something that you're going to fit into pretty darn well when it comes to a wrestling ring, Miss Tomiko.
Oh, I'm excited about it. I can't wait. I've already got people telling me they're going. They already got their tickets.
Well,
I got my fan club.
Right, but I think what's great about it too is it's post-COVID. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's
Yeah.
still we're the new normal. So I mean, a lot of us got to get out now. We've been itching, we've been scratching, we've been clawing, and now we're out here to get to these events and do our thing, right?
I mean, I'm happy to see everything's opened up and that we could be people again and we could see smiling faces and, you know, actually be somewhat normal now.
I mean, we have to in this time. And I mean, mind you, during the whole pandemic, I mean, we got to get our creative juices flowing, see what we could do on the inside. But now that we're back on the outside, time will tell, man. And the FSW Arena is a great venue now for LFC. The second booty camp, LFC 31 was there, as well as LFC booty camp in 3D. So it's become our new, almost particular home for some great action live from Las Vegas with LFC. So, I mean, for you, Carmen Valentina, main evented is Jolene and Jenny Bloody Valentine. Are you excited to see not just old, but some of the new faces now? Because you missed a lot, but you're going to be seeing a lot of great talent in the ring there, Miss Tomiko.
Oh, I can't wait. I was disappointed that I couldn't even go to the fights, you know, let alone be in them, just to see what the new talent looks like. So yeah, I'm excited and pumped to watch all the matches. I don't even know what match I'm at. I don't even know if I'm the first one, second one. I have no idea.
Let me tell you something. Either way, you're going to set the bar and you're going to set the tone for the evening, ma'am. So does it really matter what you're on the card? I don't think so. But yes,
It doesn't matter now.
right? I mean, everybody wants to be the main event. They want to be the semi, what have you. But I got to say, when you're on a card, it is memorable, Miss Temptress.
Oh yeah, usually I'm right smack in the middle. I'm somewhere in the center, which is fine. I'm good with that.
So, folks, what Tomiko The Temptress Tajima just did there right now, she said she's like a Chips Ahoy cookie, smack dab in the middle, squeeze.
Exactly.
I like your style. So, Tomiko, I also got to say this as well. We talk about your progression and your succession, but another thing we got to talk about is I feel like singing Beach Boys Kokomo up in here, Aruba, Jamaica, man. You had your thing. You got a nice little vacation, looking good in the great,
thanks.
in the greatness that is Jamaica. How was your time in Jamaica? Because you looked like you were having a ball. You're out by the sun. You're feeling good.
Oh, I needed that vacation. Let me tell you, I had so much fun. I did all kinds of sports while I was out there and dealt with like wind and I was doing the paddleboarding thing and I managed to stand up the whole time going up against the wind. I was out there for 45 minutes. It like blew me back to this nude beach area. It was hilarious. And I was like, oh no, I don't want to dock over here because there was a bunch of old nudie patooties out there. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need to be over in this area. So I was trying to paddle my way back.
Nudie patooties. Yes. Okay. Well, it's kind of like I'm going to paint a picture for everybody. I'm going to take everybody back to 2004. It's like in Euro Trip when they're in like Amsterdam or whatever, and they're at the nude beach. Everybody's just looking like, what? You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be by the nudie patooties? Oh, yep.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, the people, I love Jamaica. It's one of my favorite places to go. And people were great. And I just enjoyed the heck of it. I worked out at the gym. Did a cool raft excursion thing, did some hobing, did the giant Melba couch thing, getting pulled in the back of the speedboat. That was a riot. There's a picture somewhere I have posted where I'm like just, yeah, then catching air and everything. It was fun.
I think that's what life is about in a way. You know what I'm saying? Just having fun. We all need that vacation, if you will. And I think I look at it from a stance too as well. It also gives you a lot more exercise and stuff to prepare you for your fight as well. Maybe add a little more to your repertoire, Miss Tomiko The Temptress Tajima, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Like, you know, every little bit you do in your life adds into, you know, who knows, I might do some special move picked up in Jamaica.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? If you're like WWE and everybody that sees Kofi Kingston looks like there's some trouble in paradise, not Tomiko? Huh?
Exactly.
Now, I'm going to say this as well about you, man, because the greatness that we've seen as well. First of all, every time this woman comes out, folks, if you've not seen her entrances at past LFC events and past booty camps, you're always a hell of a time. You may have a snake on, you may have a little, you know, what have you, maybe looking like something straight out of Mortal Kombat. But I will say this, Tomiko, now we got an entrance here. We got everything that goes into the ring. You know what I'm saying? So what are we thinking about lingerie this time, Tomiko? What are we thinking?
Oh, I haven't even thought about what kind of lingerie I was going to wear. I have no idea what route I'm going to go with this. And it's like a couple weeks away, right? And I haven't figured out my outfit yet.
Well, let me say, sometimes some things are the best laid plans, man. And when you get it late, even, you know what I'm saying? You're not procrastinating, but you're just saving maybe the element of surprise. I think whatever you wear is going to look good. Emphasis with the good once more. I think you'll do fine. I look forward to seeing what you wear.
Yeah, I just, it's like the theme is the booty camp thing. So I don't know. Maybe I could find something that looks camouflagey.
Hey, I will say this right now: if you strut some GI Jane up in here, I will not be mad at that woman.
maybe I'll surprise you and look like Tomb Raider or something going.
Hey, that's a good one. That would be great. That's nice. I like it. Well, you've always been that kind of like superhero, like video game, kind of like I'm gonna do
Oh
this.
yeah.
I love it, and it makes
Yeah.
it different from anything that we get. Mind you, I love the leather and lace. I love the black attire, but we need some creativity like that, man. Put some creativity in it, right?
Yeah, I'll think about my outfit. I'll come up with something good.
Man, it's amazing time to be an LFC fan. I mean, LFC's got the LFC Madness 3 and LFC more 4 participants. We've had so many prospects come in, so it's going to be great to see a lot of those new talent as well. We are coming down to the wire, and I'm going to say this right now because it's funny. Tomiko, we got a contestant up in here, right? She's in the final 8, Susanna Banana. This is the first time in my life I have ever heard a banana. You know what I'm saying? Being called name, Susanna Banana. I love it. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of great different names up in here.
Well, that's hilarious. Does she do something with, like, does she like the color yellow, or
That's what I was wondering. Mind you, folks, I do the research here as we're doing the recaps now. But here's what's funny about it. When I think of like banana, right? Like my grandmother's name was Anna Marie Shaw. I think of Anna Banana. You know what I'm saying? But Susanna Banana, I'm like, that's different. Maybe she likes bananas and her name is Susanna. So Susanna Banana, or I could go the route of, oh, Susanna, won't you cry for me? Because I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee. I don't know. But I'm going to say right now, it's creative.
I got to see what this girl's like, to see what kind of an outfit she's wearing, and kind of try to figure out what the banana, maybe try to talk to her.
All right. Well,
ask her the name.
Well, how do you think I'm in my position, ma'am? Because how do you announce Susanna Banana? Like banana, you know what I'm saying? Emphasis on the banana, you know what I'm saying? Just to get their potassium up in there, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she likes potassium.
Right. Either way, I look at it from a stance too as well. We're bringing in a lot more people, and that's the beautiful part of LFC Lingerie Fighting Championship. There's so many different elements of LFC that really showcases, from the photography of Richard Enbert and Miles Long doing his thing on the cam. You, my friend, have just had a great drawing done by the one and only Tommy Bell, and it looks fantastic. You framed it up in your house. How was that for you? Because Tommy's been killing it on the drawing end for the LFC ladies.
Oh yeah, he's been out of control. The guy's always drawing something, and I was pretty shocked because my face is pretty difficult to draw. I've had people have, artists and things, and they just sort of look like me. But when he did his drawing, I could not believe how well he did. Like how much it looked like me. It was crazy, to the point where I was like, I just want to hang this up in my house so bad. Yeah, he's incredible. He's an incredibly talented guy. Super nice, super humble. I just got a kick out of being his project. I think his second project for the year. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was just excited.
Well, I think that's how you have to look at it. I think one of my favorite quotes is "Life is an art form, and we're all are applying our crafts." Right? I mean, Tommy does it with such precision and with such grace that he really makes sure to have the intense detail when it comes to the fact of the drawing. And I think he nailed it on all cylinders with yours.
Oh, totally. Oh, it was in. Yeah, in fact, I can look over there. It's in my office. It's right there on my wall to remind me. I look at it every day and smile. I come in my office. Plus, he took a good picture too that I really liked. He took it from a good template that he was looking at.
Yep.
I love those pictures that they did actually at my house. Promo pics, and yeah, that was a good one.
I gotta say, Tomiko, I mean, what's great about this too as well, like we were talking about the event here. Now, first and foremost, this is LFC 36, like 36 events in LFC history. Absolutely amazing. Like we mentioned, you debuted at 26. Now it's 10 events later. Here you are back at 36. There's something about them even numbers, man. You got to make it nice and even for everybody. I like your style, man.
Be 46 now.
Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness gracious.
Just kidding, Sean, if you're listening.
46.
I'll be really old then. If you add 10, I'll be 65.
Woman, you stopped it. You stopped it.
10 years.
I told the same thing because Veronica Valentine made her debut at the last one against Bella Inc., right? And I said to her, because Veronica's in her early 50s, I'm like, woman, stop it. We got a lot of beautiful women. You got to stop at the age stuff, man. Show it, flaunt it, let them know. That's what you got to do.
Oh, yeah, I plan on keeping it going until they said no more.
No
Until
more.
they go like this at me.
Until they say no mas on you. They pull the old no mas.
Yeah, until they were like, yeah, till they give me the speech.
Well, I will say if LFC does have a future Hall of Fame, you will definitely be one of the first run ballots. And I look forward to when that day does happen for you, Tommy.
Oh boy, yeah, like when they do maybe they'll do a roast or something when they retire me.
Hey.
Retirement, that would be funny.
Well, I will say this going into this amazing event, folks. If you've not seen LFC for the first time, you're in for a treat. Get your tickets, Eventbrite. Get yourself out to Las Vegas FSW Arena for some great night of LFC Friday, May 13th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, where you can see Tomiko against Carmen Valentina, Bella Inc. versus Kyla Keys. And I'm going to say right now, we mentioned Jenny and Jolene. We got Bella Madison against Sheena the Hungarian Hurricane Bathory. We got Bella Rockefeller and Shaylin. Tom, I got to mention this right now. We also got a woman from Italy coming in, the one and only Italian knockout, Angelica Ko. We got some international representation.
Wow.
Yep.
And we have blue team too, right? There's another team color. I haven't even been here when there's been another team color. That's how long it's been.
Oh,
there's 3 team colors now, right? I haven't even been around with the blue team.
So just to fill the Temptress and many others who are unfamiliar. So Audrey the Mongoose Monique got suspended because she was going at, Bella Inc. at LFC 31. She returned. She's been mollywopping everybody, going at everybody. So as a punishment, the one and only El Presidente herself, Miss Holly the Lotus May, said, hey, as a punishment, Audrey, we got this new blue team. You're going to coach it. So now Audrey is now the coach of the blue team. We still got the one and only Joel Kane as the pink team. And we still got the one and only Mr. Leon Hader as the black team. So now we got black, pink, and blue, or black and blue and pink. Either way, we got another extra team for everybody.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. That's how long it's been. That's how out of touch I am.
It's like I said, that's why you got me and we got a lot of the great people, giving you catch up here, man. And I got to say, for those who've not seen Tomiko in action, definitely check out our last bout with Jenny Bloody Valentine. I will say this right now. You two have gone at it twice in LFC history. Yes. Twice. We need a rubber match, woman. We need a number 3 on that.
Oh, I agree. I completely agree. I love fighting her.
Here's the thing, man. I'm going to tell you something about Jennifer Thomas here, Jenny Bloody Valentine. I'm very proud of her, and here's why. Because this is a woman who back at LFC 25, the year before you came in for the LFC, she fought Terry Feistifus London, and she was talking about, if you guys will see the overall clips and everything from LFC Exposed, like she just didn't even want to be at the after party. She wanted to have some ice cream. The girl's got a sweet tooth, for God's sake, right? So then we move on forward, and she's picking up the dubs, and now she is the LFC Booty Camp champ with the blingage. How can you not be proud of Jenny Valentine doing her thing and rising up the LFC auspices, which you yourself will do in due time? I know it, Miss Tomiko.
Well, I'm waiting. Well, see, of course, I'm going to be biased that I'd be rooting for Jolene since she is on the pink team to get her 3rd belt because she's got 2, right? She just needs more to complete the collection.
We will never hear the end of it if she gets the chain around her neck. She's got the European title. She's got the
yeah. Oh. She'd be representing the pink team. Hey, what can I say?
The late, great Elvis Presley saying, put a chain around my neck and lead me everywhere. Oh, let me be my teddy bear. You just want to snuggle with her. She's got all the belts. That's what Elvis chains, man.
Yeah, I got my hands on one of them when we were rooming together. I wanted to see it, and she actually was like, I was a little bit too gaga over it, and she took it back away from me. I was actually trying it on and everything, and she took it away from me.
It's just friggin' fangirling out over the belts, just loving them belts, man.
And drooling over it, thinking one day I just want to see what it feels like to wear this belt. And yeah, she took it away.
It has also been a hot minute that we have not seen Jolene. I mean, she did a lot of great work. Oh my God, the last LFC 31, the booty camp against Shelby Paris was another newcomer. She's been killing it from day one since she's been here. And I got to say, great representation of the pink team.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. I'm glad I'm on the winning team, with her.
And Joe, and I love him. And I always say he's a little bit of a Scuccia Men's. For those that don't know what a Scuccia Men's is, it's a pain in the ass in Italian. But he's one of those ones, maybe very unorthodox, but he has a winning combination to get the W for the pink team.
Okay, yes, he does. We got some good people on the pink team. What can I say?
Well, you got newcomers you get to see on the pink team now because she was originally on the blue team, but she got traded. I'm talking about the one and only Bella Rockefeller is on there now, and you got Bella Madison, who you get to meet because they were enemies at the last one. They were the finalists of the first LFC Madness.
Okay.
And they went at it and brawled, and now you get to see the two Bellas, Bella Madison, Bella Rockefeller, Ching Ching. So you got some newbies that you get to meet that are on now your pink team, man.
Boy, we got a lot of Bellas. Is that what, 3 Bellas now?
Bella Madison, and of course Bella Inc.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of Bellas, but yeah, no, it's a great lineup, and it's going to be a great time. And Carmen Valentina, I'm going to say right now, like we were talking about it earlier, he has a great look. And you were talking about your confidence. I got to say, this is the one not to sleep on. And same with Kyla Keys, who's another one who's making her debut. But Carmen Valentina has got that oomph, I'm going to say right now, like all you ladies. She's got that oomph. So I'm looking forward to seeing how she strikes, how she kicks, and how you two flow with each other. I think it's going to be really good.
I'm definitely not going to take her for granted or anything like that. I'm going to take it pretty seriously going in. I'm not going to,
well, woman, you've dealt with Shelly Aphrodite De Silva. You've dealt with Jenny. You've dealt with Sybil Starr. You've had some heavy hitters up in here. So you know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to, I'm definitely not going to go into this match feeling overconfident. I'm going to go in and just expect to win. I'm going to go for it.
Yeah. I felt like the old Rocky V moment right there when telling me.
Yeah, I've been running up the stairs. I've been practicing,
Oh my goodness.
We should just play that song when I jump up there. Maybe I'll come in with a robe.
Hey.
There you go.
All right. But no, and folks, and before Tomiko, I gotta say, I always love talking and picking your brain. You're such a vibrant human being with such an amazing smile. We will definitely do this again, ma'am. I'll have you both on the show again, do it after the show. I really look forward to always talking to you. It's been a pleasure and a privilege as always.
Yeah, and it's going to be really great to meet you. I'm excited.
Same. It has been a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? I get to meet women like yourself, women like Jolene. It's a lot of familiar faces from the last one I've seen, but I got to say, meeting you, an OG, a vet like Jolene and you, Miss Tomiko The Temptress Tajima, you can't beat it, and you cannot beat a night of LFC action. With this Drive 55, Sammy Hagar open here, talk about 55. I like
Exactly.
Before we close this out, my lovely friend, please promote the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, and everybody can follow you on all forms of social media. The floor is yours.
Okay, my Twitter is Tomiko_1, which you find a lot of racy stuff on, probably. My Instagram is just Tomiko1, I believe. And my Facebook is very boring. It's just my family one, but it's Tomiko Perry. So if you guys want to follow me, that's how you find me.
First of all, you're not a boring person, my beautiful friend. I will say this, for those who have not seen Tomiko and those racy photos, man, we got a lot of great fetish content, and you're doing your thing. I've always put this over with you, Tomiko. You always put out a lot of great content, and it shows and it shines through with a lot of the LFC girls, and just in general, man, you putting out that content.
Yep, and I have an OnlyFans as well. If you have a Twitter, it's the Tomiko_1, and I put not so much, some racy things on there that are a little racier than what you might see, but I also put a lot of normal things on there, and I post a lot of things that I don't post on social media that are regular things too. So fun little clips and this and that. So, and it's free. It's free unless it's like something racy, then you have to pay to see it, but it's free for the most part.
Just mention the key word for everybody there, the FREE, free.
Free.
So the links to Tomiko's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and her OnlyFans. Now, I'm going to say this right now because everybody's on the trend. You going to do the TikTok there, Tomiko? You going to get on the old TikTok?
I'm just so old school. There's just too many things. I don't even understand how it works. I couldn't even get the freaking video camera the thing to turn on.
Let me tell you something.
I had to go over here to this computer.
Let me tell you something. I'm going to say this right now, and this is why I love you with this old school traditionalist. I have a TikTok. I use it to promote, but I'm going to say right now, I hate it. And here's why I hate it. There's so many different things out there from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So we're so, accustomed to those, like the three big ones, right? The top three. And now we got a TikTok, and now we're going to have this, and now we're going to that. It's like a phase of social media apps. I think this will just go, and then something else will take its place. But Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram are going to be full life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just can't do all these new things. People are like, hey, do you have a this or that? I go, no. I really don't. It's just too much stuff for me.
And let's be honest here, Tomiko. You're too cool for any other social media, right? It's how it is. Let's just put it like that. You're too cool for anything else, right? You know what I'm saying? You got the
I'm too busy. It's not that I'm too cool. I'm just too busy. I just don't have the time to. It's like work.
Hey man,
It is to like to put stuff out.
here. I'm trying to hype you up at the too cool, and you go back to the too busy. I'm hyping you up because you're too cool, man. Your handle has the number 1 in it. Number 1. 2 is not a winner. 3 nobody remembers. All right, that's a great handle. You're number 1. You got to.
Why? It's because Tomiko was already taken, so everything's Tomiko 1 now. Because I have my site Tomiko1.com. I tried to get Tomiko.com, but a restaurant took it. So that's where the Tomiko 1 came, and then I figured I'm just number 1.
Right.
Even though I lose matches.
That's a great mindset. Undefeated. It's not just a word, it's a mindset. I like your style. Okay, so this Tomiko restaurant, was it at least a good restaurant? Did it have?
It was in Encinitas because I looked it up, and then when I was in the area, I went to the restaurant because I was like, I have to see what the deal is. And I went in and I said, you took the name I needed, my domain name. And I guess it was named after her daughter, but then the restaurant didn't last, but it was a beautiful restaurant. It was on the cliffs of Encinitas. It was awesome. Of course, I grabbed all the, they had the paper over the chopsticks. It had my name on it. I grabbed all this stuff when I was there.
Well, you got a hell of an experience, and when it comes to that, you can't be family when it comes to the ownership. Oh my goodness. I love it, Tomiko, and I love you to death. Before we close this out, do you have any final words for your opponent come LFC 36 Boot Camp 4, Carmen Valentina? You got any final words towards your opponent, Carmen Valentina?
You better watch out, girl, because I'm coming to get you.
This one right here, folks. Check out once more LFC 36 Boot Camp 4, Friday, May 13th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Go to lfcfights.com to get all the actione. Come see myself. Come see Tomiko. Come see LFC live and in living color. As I always say before we close the show, beauty, strength, the dominance, the 3 key elements that make women the work of art that they are. And Tomiko The Temptress Tajima, I include you in those sentiments. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you.
Fight, fight,